Mo Salah running down the wing. Or should I say running down to score a goal at the Kop end, as that's exactly what he did as Liverpool beat Man City 1-0 in the mouth-watering clash of the weekend. What's up guys, it is Ketch back again with another video, and boy, we start off at Anfield with the biggest clash of the season. And it was a very entertaining game between Liverpool and Man City. Phil Foden had a goal rightly chalked off via VAR for a foul by Erling Haaland on a Fabinho in the lead up to that disallowed goal. And to be perfectly honest, that was all of Erling Haaland's contribution all game, except for another shot that was saved by Alisson. But it was Mo Salah, Liverpool's talisman of the last 6 years, that came up with the goods, scoring past Edison after completely ruining João Cancelo. And that was the only goal of the game. Liverpool won 1-0 to hopefully get their season back on track. And it also had more controversy in the game. Jurgen Klopp got himself red carded. Anthony Taylor rightly sent off Jurgen Klopp. Klopp, in a post-match press conference, later said he had a moment where he just snapped, and that was pretty much all he said. He accepted the red card and moved on from it. Pep Guardiola was also annoyed at the fouls that were not either given his way or not given his way, and he was particularly aggrieved with the Foden goal being disallowed. And it also reminds me of another time he's lost his mind at Anfield. Does everyone remember the twice issue? Yes, we all remember that. And he was in fine form again. This time in his post-match press conference, he was complaining about the decisions going Liverpool's way. And he just said at the end of it, "This is Anfield," in a very, very dramatic sigh. He clearly does not like coming to Anfield when there's a full crowd. I don't know, must be something about the pressure of Anfield that makes him buckle. But it's Guardiola, it's Man City, they'll bounce back soon enough, I'm sure of that. Moving over to Spain, we have the biggest game of Spanish football, the El Clasico between defending champions Real Madrid and Barcelona. And it was a very entertaining game. Real Madrid did win the Clasico 3-1 in the end through goals from Federico Valverde with a beautiful shot, and the most likely candidate to win the Ballon d'Or this season, Karim Benzema. And Real Madrid deserved the victory. They were better than Barcelona in all aspects of the game. Even though Barcelona got a goal through Ferran Torres to make it 2-1, to make the game somewhat exciting towards the end, Real Madrid were never in doubt, especially with that team they've got. And they have some very, very good experienced players, i.e. Benzema, Modric, Casemiro has gone to Man United, Cruz, and then they've also got a huge crop of youth coming through in Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, and even Fede Valverde, as well as Ferland Mendy. And now they've added Antonio Rudiger in defense as well. So Real Madrid are probably they'd be my pick to go back-to-back La Liga titles. They'll probably be up there in the Champions League as well. But it just depends if the Ballon d'Or favourite Karim Benzema can continue his fine form. And speaking of the Ballon d'Or, that takes place later tonight, or tomorrow morning if you're an Australian. And Benzema, there's been a leak that Benzema has won it. The top 5 is Benzema to win, and then the remaining spots 2 to 5 are Lewandowski, Salah, Mane and Vinicius Jr. Not sure how the order is 2 to 5, but Benzema has definitely won it according to a couple of leaks in the press so far. And to be perfectly honest, Benzema deserves it. And as per a tweet from Fabrizio Romano, Benzema will be presented with a Ballon d'Or at the Ballon d'Or ceremony tomorrow morning Australian time. And it's also been reported he will sign a new contract with Real Madrid until 2024. So everything is looking up if you're a Real Madrid fan, a Karim Benzema fan, or just a Ballon d'Or fan in general, I suppose. I won't be getting up to watch it, but I guess I'll find out with a lot of other people when I do wake up in the morning. But Benzema is going to win the Ballon d'Or this year. Moving over to Germany, we talk about Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich destroyed Freiburg at home overnight 5-0. And this game was particularly interesting as there were 5 different goal scorers. Serge Gnabry, Eric Choupo-Moting, Leroy Sané, Sadio Mane and Marcel Sabitzer all on the score sheet as they demolished a hapless Freiburg outfit. And they have now well and truly established their title credentials as if they weren't already there. I guess the only really surprising thing is that Union Berlin managed to knock off Dortmund at home to maintain their 4-point lead at the top of the Bundesliga. I don't think they will stay there, Union Berlin, but it might make for surprising viewing, and interested parties might flock to Bundesliga matches more often to see an interesting title race go down to the final day, because it doesn't really happen very often in Germany because Bayern Munich just dominate that league. And that's probably why they get the Farmers League tag all the time in the Bundesliga, because it's just more or less a one team league with Bayern just dominating and having all the best players. But remains to be seen. Hopefully Union Berlin give Bayern a run for their money, and we'll see at the end of the season how that panned out for them. Finally, we finish in Italy with Napoli, and Napoli have extended their unbeaten start to the season with a 3-2 home victory over Bologna in the Serie A, and this moves them further ahead at the top of the Serie A. Goals to Juan Jesus, Hirving Lozano and Victor Osimhen were enough to see off a spirited Bologna outfit. And the way Napoli are playing at the moment, I really don't see anyone stopping them in both the Serie A and the Champions League. I think they'll finish top of their group in the Champions League with Liverpool, Ajax and Rangers, and I think they'll win the Scudetto this season in the Serie A. I've been very vocal about that on this channel. It's actually nice to see someone other than the sort of Juventus and the 2 Milans winning the title. I hope Napoli do it. They've got a very exciting young team, a very exciting manager in Luciano Spalletti, and I just hope they do it. I hope they go all the way. So Napoli, you got the catcher's vote of approval to go all the way and win the Scudetto this season. Anyway guys, that has been the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on another video very soon. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back.